Hey everybody, this is Shad Sullivan coming to you from the headwaters of Bitter Creek, Archer County, North Texas. We have to talk. State officials will be assisting to help identify potential alternative markets if a producer is unable to move animals, and if necessary, advise and assist on depopulation and disposal methods. Ladies and gentlemen, we are plowing under vegetable crops from coast to coast. We are euthanizing millions of chickens. We are aborting sows and burying feeder pigs. We are dumping milk by the hundreds of thousands of gallons, and now they are preparing us to depopulate the fat cattle ready to harvest because of a bottleneck created by the effects of COVID. This thing hasn't been created by COVID, but the effects of COVID and the logistics therein. We are in trouble.
Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom. It's your boy, Officer Isaiah, man, coming at y'all, giving y'all a breakdown. I mean, Esau is scared right now. The whole world is scared right now. Not just Esau, but all the nations on the earth. Everybody's terrified right now. Everybody's losing their minds. They're running out of their wits because they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's happening. They're not up to date with the prophecies. They don't even believe in the Bible. The Bible wasn't really even for them, so they're just losing their mind right now, right? So I'm coming at y'all with a video. Say shalom to the brothers. Double honor to the elders, man. Shalom to the ox and the aquath out there putting in the work, right, worldwide. And, I'll say Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Barakatah. And to Yashiyah Barakatham. And right now, man, we're going to get into this, man. I just been wanting to do this for a while, but when I saw this video of this damn Edomite farmer losing his damn mind, I said, I got to do something. I got to do a video. So we're going to get into it.
Our food supply is in trouble, and I am appealing to producers and consumers across the nation to start calling. Yesterday, the first shipment of imported beef from the country of Namibia hit the shores of the United States of America. And yet this morning, they are telling us to prepare to euthanize harvest-ready cattle. Am I the only one that sees a problem in this? It is time we get the American people back to work. It is time we get money flowing. It is time we get food on the shelves. Because
Salakia, actually, man, it is time to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments if you a Hebrew Israelite, right? This dude's talking about it is time for America to do this and that. It's time for America to band together. No, it's time for America to go down, man. It's time for America to burn, man. The lake of fire. It's time for America to be shut down, to be put away, to be beat up, to be bombed. It's time for America to go down. We at the point of the movie where the bully gets beat up, man. We at the point of the movie where the little kid that's been getting punked the whole movie, he training, he over there doing karate classes, right? He over there talking to his bigger brother, talking about what should I do, right? he over there, he got a pistol now in the backpack that he packed, right? A little shank. It's that part of the movie, man. That little kid that's been getting punked out throughout the whole movie. Now he's doing push-ups, right? Now he's doing karate classes. Got a shank in the backpack, bringing it to school. He ain't taking no more, man. That's about the time we in right now, man. And this little Edomite, he's low-key a little effeminate, man. I'm not gonna lie, he got a little effeminate spirit on him, man. And that's just Esau. Esau is he's a natural a natural faggot, man. Esau kind of got a natural spirit on him that he likes to fornicate. And if you understand what that definition of fornicate, it ain't just having sex outside of marriage. Fornication is any sexual act that's not lawful, man. Right? Banging the sheep, banging the damn horses, right? Banging another man, putting your Johnson in the earth, in a hole in the earth. All this madness, man, that all these other nations is doing because they copying and following Esau. But look at the title of this video. Starvation is coming, man. And this little Edomite who think he got it all under control, all these Edomites that always had their life together in America, all these Edomites that thought everything was hunky-dory, now they're starting to see, hey, man, you know, it's getting real. The sugar honey iced tea is hitting the fan, as they say, man. Right? So look, hey, you know, if you a Hebrew Israelite by blood, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you don't come back to these laws and statutes and commandments that God gave us, hey, man, you're going to get caught up within this crossfire, man. You're going to mess around and get caught up within the famine. You're going to mess around and get caught up within the destruction and the desolation of America with your mask on, right? Let's get back into it.
If you're not concerned about this food supply problem, you better be. We have a huge supply and demand of food across this nation. We can feed the world ourselves, and yet we're destroying our harvests.
Hey, man, you hear that? You hear that damn Edomite devil? He said we could feed the world ourselves. But they obviously choose not to. They could feed the world, but there's bums walking all around in the city, man. Especially out here in California. It's a large homeless population in California. But they could feed the world. Not just the U.S., not just California, right? Not just Northern America and Southern America and Canada. No, he said we could feed the world ourselves, man. But what are they doing? They hogging it all to themselves. So you know what? The Most High God is going to have to strike them down.
At the same time, we are importing beef from other countries, beef that is less regulated than our beef, less safe, not as high quality of product, and yet it's happening.
Here's the thing. You hear what he's saying? He's saying they got to transport beef and different meats from other countries, right? That's not high quality, right? That's not really that good for them. But who's eating those foods, man? Those people in them countries. So now you got to live the way these other people have lived for centuries. Now you got to live like a third world country, man. Right? Now you got to live like these people that you've been talking about, calling them spear chuckers, right? Or saying they swinging from a vine, or you know, saying that they don't have no clothes, walking around barefoot. That's gonna be y'all in a few couple of months, man. Y'all gonna be out here with the stomach all poked out and the flies all in your teeth, man. Like them Ethiopians or whatever. That's gonna be y'all next. But he's crying about it, saying, oh, now we gotta get beef imported from other countries. Yeah, you about to be living like them people in them other countries, man. Right? Bring it up.
At the same time, they are preparing for us to euthanize our harvests. Does that make sense to America? For the last 10 years, we have been pressed to be sustainable. I've said all along, sustainability is a fraud. And right now, we're being forced to destroy our harvests. Let
me tell y'all another thing, another little news flash, man. Even though all the damn so-called white people are Esau, even though all the other nations, whatever their nation is, that's who the hell they are. Ain't no in-betweens, right? But some of these people within these nations, hey, man, they're starting to hate the beast. They starting to wake up and say, hey, man, America is not out for everybody's best interest, even mine. They starting to wake up and say, hey, man, it looks like there's a class society. And if you're not part of the elites or part of the 1% of the Edomites, hey, man, they'll take you out too. They not going to, just because you a damn Edomite and you a hillbilly, they don't care. They'll destroy you too, man. This whole little COVID-19 thing, this whole little coronavirus thing, man, it really didn't affect the elites. You feel me? They're the one that knew it was coming. But would they take a couple of would they take a couple of Edomite casualties? Yeah, man. They're gonna do what they gotta do in order to sustain their plan that they got going. But really, they can't override the Most High's plan. Because that's what it's all about.
Doesn't sound like sustainability to me. It is time we get back to work. It is time the American people force the government to listen to us. We are of, by, and for the people. This is not Nancy Pelosi's country.
Hey, man, the government's not going to listen to y'all. The whole little, the government is the people, and the government wouldn't have no power without the people, and all this stuff, and the people run the country. Hey, man, that was all an illusion. That was never true. That was all an illusion, man, to get y'all to go along with the whole little plan. Y'all don't run nothing, man. This dude talking about, this is not Nancy Pelosi's country and Donald Trump's country. This is Esau's country, man. This is the devil's country. And y'all need to wake up and realize that.
This is not Donald Trump's country. This is your country. And you're going to go hungry.
Hey, man, this ain't my country. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, man. I'm over here in captivity. Right? I don't have my own last name and my own language. Right? I don't have the freedom to exact the laws that God gave me and my people. This ain't my country, man. But obviously, he's not talking to us. He's talking to him and his people.
We must get regional and local packing houses up and going. Do we have to have those big packing plants? You bet we do, and they need to be running right now. You as a consumer are in trouble. My dad told me years ago the best thing that would happen to America is if everybody had to sit in the dark, cold, and hungry, and that would wake them up. Well, I think it's coming. We're in a dangerous position, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get going on this today, not tomorrow, today. You need to be calling your legislators. We need to be opening up the country. Your food supply is in danger. Ranchers are going broke every day. We're doing all we can to stay here. We are in crisis in America. This is a crisis. This is a national crisis. And everybody's just sitting back enjoying their time off, enjoying that $1,200, not knowing that overnight you're going to go hungry. It's coming. My apologies for my tone. I'm worried about my country.
Hey, man, that's it on that, man. Let's get into it. Let's bring out some scriptures. That dude over there talking about, it's a crisis, it's a crisis. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's about time, man. Right? Let's bring it out, man. Let's go to Isaiah 51. Because this dude over here, and, you know, that's kind of, a lot of these Edomites, man, that's what they're going through. They losing their mind because their precious little society that they set up on the backs of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? On our blood, sweat, and tears. Their society that they set up on us is crumbling down, man. It wasn't going to last forever, man. No rulership has. But let me tell you, the only one that will is our rulership, man, the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of Israel, right? So let's start with Isaiah 51 and 19, okay? It says, these two things are coming to thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Hey, man, so desolation is coming, and famine by the sword. Salaki, and famine, and death by the sword, man. So let me tell you something, man. The Most High God is putting a desolation on this place. It's only getting started, man. Right? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. The Most High God ain't playing around with this place and what he has planned for this wicked, wicked society in his kingdom. All right? And y'all can't get caught up in it, man. If y'all still trying to run around and act like this place is for you and it's all equal opportunity, you are gravely mistaken, man. Let's go to Psalms 105. Right? Psalms 105 and 16. Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land. He brake the whole staff of bread. The Most High God is calling for this famine on the land. Not nobody else, man. This ain't no COVID-19 out the results of that. This ain't no shortage of food. This ain't no a couple cans fell off the truck. This is the Most High God doing this, man. He's stretching out his hand over this wicked place. And if you want to try to save this place, you're going to go down right along with it, man. That's thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Most High God. Let's get Ezekiel 14, right? Start at 13. And it reads, Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out mine hand upon it, and will break the staff of the bread thereof, and will send famine upon it. He's sending this famine, and will cut off man and beast from it. Right? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of these animals is dropping dead, man. The farmer over there talking about, yeah, man, we had to euthanize a lot of our animals. Right? We got to kill some of these animals because they're not even eating. We got to put some of these animals down because they're not even eating, and now they don't even have proper protein to give someone a proper steak. You feel me? So what they got to do? They got to import the food from a whole nother place. The man said Namibia. He never heard of that place in his life, man. That was just some other place that he didn't have to deal with, that other melanated people lived, that's beneath this guy. But now he's got to rely on their cattle and their land to give him food, man. And I say, Bashima Mashiach Yahushai, all praises to the Most High, man. All right? So this ain't no joke. We ain't out here playing around. The Most High God ain't out here playing around. When we out here telling y'all to wake up, y'all need to wake the hell up, man. This ain't no place for y'all to be dancing around and lollygagging no more, man. This place is coming down. You better be prepared for it. I mean, you might as well be prepared for it. You ain't got nothing else to do but beat up on your wife because you tired of her because you spent a month with her and you can't even handle it, man. Right? You over there striking your kids. You got nothing to do, man. Right? Walking around the block because it ain't nothing to do no more. Hey, what you need to be doing is opening this book up that's sitting on your damn coffee table collecting dust that Big Mama got when you went over there and wished her a damn happy Mother's Day the other day. Yeah, crack that book open. Yeah, how about crack that book open and go to Revelations, man. 14 and 13. What does this say, man? And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Right? Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. Hey, come on, man. Right? That's what we should be looking for, man. Now let's go to 18. And Salakia, I didn't even mean to pull that precept, but that was a beautiful precept, man. I meant to get Revelation 18 and 8, but the Spirit be working, man. The Most High God, this is the living word. This is the living waters right here. But this is what I wanted, right? Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, man. For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. So the Most High God is judging this place. But you want to cleave unto the place that God is judging severely. That don't even make no sense. That means you're against God, man. Right? Talking about, Lord, please don't burn this place. Give me another couple months so I can win my NBA 2K tournament. Right? Lord, give me a couple months. Don't burn this place down. I want to still smoke this last eighth of weed. They talking about, Lord, don't burn this place down, man. I still got to buy my car. Right? Lord, don't burn this place down. I'm still waiting for her to hit me back. I just slid in her DMs, and I know she going to hit me back tomorrow. Hey, man, this place is finished, man. You should be praising the Most High God and praying that the Most High God burn this place down. Honestly, you should be praying that the Most High God exacts his will, whatever that will is. You hope that he exacts it, man. Don't be trying to hold up the Lord. Talking about, Lord, come on, give me a couple. Nah, man. It's over. Now let's get into a couple scriptures that, brothers need to hear, man, in these times. Right? Because right now, it's some people that even in the truth, man. It's some Israelites that's saying, Lord, I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared. Hey, man, this is not the time to be afraid if you in this truth. You should be happy, man. But check this out, right? It says 29, Ezekiel 36 and 29. I will also save you from all your uncleanliness, and I will call for the corn and will increase it and lay no famine upon you, right? Come on, man. You got to understand the Most High God is judging this place, but we already went through our judgment. If you in this truth and keeping the commandments, right? He said, I'm going to save you from the famine. But if you're not keeping the commandments, you still lollygagging waiting for what Donald Trump going to say. He's going to lay that famine upon you, man. Your little baby going to be looking up at you talking about what we going to eat. Your family going to be looking up at you talking about what we going to eat. You need to be eating this word, man. Let's go to Job. And hey, man, that Edomite in the video said, sorry for my tone. I'm a little pissed off. Hey, well, sorry for my tone, man. I'm pissed off, too. The Most High God said, set a mark on the men that sigh and that cry for the abominations. I'm pissed off, man. Check this out. This is Job 5 and 22, right? It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. I heard some good jokes in my day, right? I told some good jokes in my day. But let me tell you something, man. That last joke the Most High God is going to put on this earth, the saints of the Most High, right? The saints of Yashiyah. Hey, man, we going to be laughing. That's going to be a good one, man. Right? I might spend a few days laughing. Yahweh Ratazah, if I'm one of the elect, man. It's going to be that's going to be a good one, man. I'm gonna be keeled over, holding my stomach, laughing so hard. Cause all these people that talked about us on them streets, we tried to wake our people up, and they saying we Power Rangers, right? All these damn other nations and these Edomites talking about, yeah, y'all just y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You're twisting the Bible, you're twisting the words. Hey, man, y'all been twisting our Bible for centuries, man. Give us our book back. You don't even need to be having it, and we gonna laugh at y'all calamity in that day. So let's check out one more, man. A couple more. Right? Let's go to Psalms 37. 37. Yeah, Psalms 37. 19. Here we go. Yeah, Con. So this is Psalms 37 and 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied, man, by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Right? We're going to be satisfied. But verse 20, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs, man. Oh, I didn't even know the Lord had enemies. Oh, I didn't even know that people hate the Lord. Oh, I didn't even know that there's people out here against the Lord. Oh, I thought everybody was God's chosen children. Nah, man. La'ah, right? As they say in the Paleo Hebrew. Not so, man. God forbid. There's enemies of the Lord, man. And if they enemies of the Lord, they enemy of the Lord's children. And those same enemies took y'all over here on slave ships, man. Those same enemies castrated y'all over there in the sub-Saharan slave trade. Them same enemies had you build the wall of China. Them same enemies had you building up America, man. Them enemies had you shipped you back over there to Europe and Portugal and whatnot, building up their places, man. Those are all the enemies of the Lord, man. But we gonna get the last laugh, like I said. So y'all got to come out of America, man. Come out of the ways of America. Come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You over here worried about what Donald Trump gonna say in a stimulus check? That damn farmer said you worried about your $1,200. Hey, man, I didn't even get no stimulus check. And I ain't even worried about it, man. You can keep your damn stimulus check. He only did that. Donald Trump only did that. So when y'all go to vote again, you say, hey, man, you know what? Should I vote for Donald Trump? Or should I vote for whoever the hell else is running, whatever other Edomite is running? And you're going to think in your mind, you know what? He might give me another check. You're going to think in your mind, you know what? I do need some Jordans. Let me go ahead and vote for him. Right? You're going to say, you know what? Hey, man, I did miss a month at work. And I need to pay this car off. Let me vote for Donald Trump. No, man. Hey, as a matter of fact, let me get Jeremiah, man. 17. Because this is y'all problem, man. Y'all over here worried about everything else and not worried about what the Most High God say. This is Jeremiah 17:5. It says, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. Now, I know some of y'all who don't, if you're not, that seasoned in the scriptures, you talking about you make your flesh your arm. What does that mean, man? Your arm is flesh, and maybe are our arms flesh? And I got skin. I'm touching my arm right now, and is this, no, man, it's talking about your arm is your weaponry. It says, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and make flesh his arm. I mean, you trusting in all these people, and you worried about how they gonna save you. How you gonna make flesh your arm when you supposed to make the Most High God your arm, who's a spirit, man? Most High God ain't no flesh, man. He ain't no man like us. So you got to make the Most High God your arm, man. And make sure that arm is on the right-hand side. Don't be trying to do no evil wickedness, man. Right? So that's the only thing we got to do is come back to these law, statutes, and commandments, man. And you see in the scriptures, he said he going to let the famine pass over you, right? He going to not let these sicknesses pass over you. I believe that's Psalms 96 talking about evil and sickness shall not come nigh my dwelling, right? So don't put your trust in man and make flesh your arm. Put your trust in the Most High God and make these laws, statutes, and commandments your arm, man. Because when you do that and you make God your arm in these commandments and Yahweh his son, can't nothing touch you, man. Yeah, you might go through a few things. You might trip down the street, right? You might forget your homework at home. You might run out of gas somewhere, but nah, we talking about something like this pestilence, man, and these diseases and this destruction. That shall not come nigh your dwelling when you put trust in the Most High God, man. And with that, I'm going to close it out and say, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Shout out to the elders. Shout out to the sisters. Shout out to the men of the Lord, right? We coming back, man. We building our nation up. We ain't putting our trust in man no more. We ain't putting our trust in the farmers no more. We ain't putting our trust in the politicians no more. We ain't putting our trust in the Jordan boxes no more, man. We putting our trust in the Most High God, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, I say all praises to the Most High. Kwam Yasharallah.